Friday morning. I have not been running for the past 5 days. Since my fall on Saturday, I got a knee infection and a calf strain. Since then, I have just been resting. I almost couldn't walk for the first 3 days. Yesterday, Thursday, I felt slightly better. My calf strain so slowly, I think, calmed down a little bit. I was able to walk around without trying to drag my feet, but because I've been trying to drag my right leg over the past few days, it's actually causing a little bit imbalance and muscle weakness. I did have a quick chat with my coach yesterday. He simply told me resting is not going to help. What may help is mostly a PT, physical therapist, quickly. I was able to find an appointment today. I got really lucky. Most of the physical therapists in the Bay Area, they were all booked out for the next 2 months, and they're not accepting any new patients until May. I am going to have some breakfast and take my meds and go to see the PT. My goal is to do whatever to help you speed up the recovery and hopefully go back to running as soon as possible. At this point in January, I'm doing well mentally. I'm quite impressed by myself for not being depressed in this situation. I worked really hard for the past 11 weeks to build up to this point, and I don't want to put all that work into waste. So I will do anything to minimize the impact and then go back to training as soon as possible. Making some breakfast right now. I'm gonna walk my dog and do a little bit of work and then see my PT. And I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I can walk normally. My calf pain is almost gone. Still going to see the PT now. That's good news. I can do this now. I can actually use my calf. Yes. That's crazy. I'm still not going to run today. I don't know why I'm whispering. It still hurts so much. 42. What? 42, I'm going down. I'm actually walking. Jesus. I'm so excited. All right, just finished a physical therapy appointment. We didn't really do much. She examined my strength from my left leg, left knee versus right side, and it seems like from 5 days of not working out, I've lost some strength on my right side, which is actually my dominant side, supposed to be stronger. And she also she actually told the physical therapist also told me to ice my calf, my knee, and then my IT band every day for the next few days. Definitely no running for at least a weekend, and she suggests me just do walks. I don't know how I feel about it. I do want to make sure that my knee is healing. At the same time, if my knee is healed, I can do some stretching, which she agreed I can do some stretching, and then after that I can slowly go back to running, maybe 2 or 3 weeks later. 2 or 3 weeks is a lot. 2 or 3 weeks, I'm basically 2 weeks away from the race. All the work that I've done will be undone. I don't know, if I make the decision to start running, then I'm just being stupid, right? You're not listening to the medical professional, and you're making all this decision by yourself. But at the same time, I do have the feeling that maybe I can see how I feel day by day and then make that decision, make smart decisions. Telling me not able to run for 2 or 3 weeks, it might be overly conservative, and if that's something I am going to do, I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but let's just hope that my knee will heal, at least the injured area will heal as soon as possible. If I can't heal that area, I can do light stretches. I just want to make sure that all the muscle around it is not tightened up. My arch on my right side of my foot is tighter due to the injury. My calf is tight. My thighs are also very tight. My hip is tight. So everything on the right side of my body is tight, and I can't really stretch much just because my knee has an open wound right now. If I stretch, it's just gonna make it worse. So priority number one, to make sure that my knee heals first, and then stretch, do some rehab exercise, strengthening exercise, to make sure that I'm not losing strength around my knee, my calf, and my foot and my hip at the same time. Then go back to running. Yeah, so I think this weekend I'm okay skipping long run this weekend, because last week I made a decision to run. So last week I ran 50 miles. If this week I'm not running at all, and then next week I can go back to running, and then go back to a long run, best case scenario, I think, yeah, I'm losing like 2 or 3 weeks of fitness, but it's not completely off track. It's just off track, you know. Not throwing the towels or anything. So yeah, well, now let's drive home. Good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday. I have not been running for this entire week, and my calf pain is actually gone. I did some light stretches yesterday and I was feeling good, but my right knee is still pretty much infected, and it's not recovering as fast as I want. So I won't be able to show you guys my knee. They look pretty gross right now, but I think if I rest one more day, tomorrow I may be able to go for a light jog, like a short run. Although my PT recommended me to not run for at least 2 or 3 weeks. But I think I know my body better. The thing is, when you see a new doctor or a new PT, they don't really know about your capability or history. And that's the thing I want to talk about, is whenever I move to a new city, I have to find a new like acupuncturist or a new primary care doctor. It's always like a trial and error type of thing. I have to find a doctor that actually know me and care about me, care about knowing me. That really make a difference. So yesterday the PT appointment actually went well, but I don't think that like the physical therapist actually had enough time to know about what my like say running history, things like that. But we did discover a few weakness. For example, my IT band is tight. I know it's tight in general, it never caused any knee pain. My inner thigh that is connected to my knee is weak, so she introduced a few exercises to me. I will incorporate that into my strength training. I do strength training twice a week. The physical therapist also said that because I'm running so much, I will have arthritis earlier than most people. Like, who says something like that? I know plenty of people in their 60s who have been running marathons their entire life and they don't really have arthritis. What does she mean? So she's basically just giving me a blanket statement telling me that because I run so much, I will have early arthritis. And I told her my calf was a little bit strained, and she actually massaged my calves with a lot of strength. I'm glad I didn't make it worse. But anyway, I still scheduled a follow-up appointment next week. My goal is to still get professional opinions and help to see where I'm at in their opinion in terms of my recovery, but I will still listen to my body. I listen to my own intuition. I try my best to not do anything stupid. But by the end of the day, the decision is up to me. Yeah. So that being said, I'm gonna make myself some breakfast, some coffee, and take my meds and start the day. And I know we have some friends here are in Europe, so I'm gonna talk about painkillers. I've been having ibuprofen 800 milligram over the past 4 days, just to fight with inflammations and as well as just some pain around my knee area. This is $2. It's prescribed strength, but let me show you. I bought these from Costco. There are 290 pills in here, and it was only like $15. So think about how cheap it is to buy painkiller here, right? Less than $20 that you get almost 300 painkillers here. And I remember I was in Italy one year, was in Florence, and I think I was on my period, so I was in some pain, and I never really took painkiller too much. But that day was just so bad, and I still wanted to go out and sightseeing. So I went to a pharmacy and asked for Advil. And basically, I said, "Do you have any ibuprofen?" They said, "Yeah, I do." And they gave me this like small box. There were, I don't remember, like probably 8 or 10 pills max for roughly about €20. And I was shocked by how expensive painkiller it is, because painkiller is like, you can get 100 pills for $10 in any pharmacies. But in Europe, painkillers are quite expensive. And I guess that basically don't encourage people to pop some painkiller whenever you have a headache, right? Whenever you have some ache and pains. Yeah.
Hey, change of plan. I'm in my running clothes. I'm not running. I might be running. I'm just gonna go buy some bread because I ran out of bread at home. So quick feet check. New socks from Features. Taped my knee so the infected area won't get exposed. No, I think it will make me feel better just by wearing my normal
I'm doing better, life cannot be more golden. But honestly, I won't lie. Sometimes I ask why I can't get you out my head. Now hard to forget that I
really need to cut you off. You're always trying to lead me on. You're making all these promises, and you'd always quit. You're just another hypocrite. No, I'm can't you got 날 후회해. No, you thought that I would always stay, but you thought I'd be yours and 지금은 몰라 nobody. Someone tell me why. That I would always stay, but you thought I'd be
me to stay, finna walk out that door. My mistake, giving you love galore. Hope you find someone that can really adore you. Don't worry, I ain't keeping grudges, cause I'm doing better, life cannot be more golden. But honestly, I won't lie, sometimes I ask why I can't get you out my head, now hard to forget that I
really need to cut you off. You're always trying to lead me on. You're making all these promises, and you'd always quit. You're just another hypocrite. No, I'm can't 시간을 후회해. No, you thought that I would always stay, but you thought I'd be yours, so you got my mind nobody. Someone tell me why. Get ready from you. I still think about you. Tell me everything, like I'm really true. Did you mean all the things you said? You know already moved on. 관심 없어 어떻게 지내던. I already have a bunch of guys lined up. How'd you lose a baddie like me? You're lost, boy. I'm actually doing just fine. Even when you were not mine, but 가끔씩은 널 잊고 싶은데 그게 잘 안 돼. I really need to cut you off.
Maggie? Not interested. Since I've not been running this week, I actually washed my running shoes. Yeah, I washed my running shoes. I've been using these a lot during this training cycle. And these are the inserts. These two are the same. These are the New Balance Super Comp trainer. It's carbon plated daily trainer with a super stack height. My personal preference, I do like a big shoe. They are very comfortable and bouncy at the same time. I have about 400 miles in the black pair and roughly about 200 miles in the green one in middle. I love them so much. I know the second iteration came out, the review is not that great, so I just snatched a third pair from eBay the other day, so I can use them in the next training block until this one have a high mileage. And the New Balance SC Elite V3 has, I would say these are similar, but if I do any speed work on the track, I would definitely pick this. Yeah, to be honest, before getting this pair of SC Super Comp trainer, I never really liked New Balance. I had a pair of Fresh Foam before and ran it like a few times. I didn't like it, so I gave it to my friend. We have the same shoe size, and she loved them. I'm glad that I tried the Fuel Cell, because Fuel Cell foam is the type of foam that I like based on my personal preference.
All right, it's almost the end of Saturday. I'm preparing to go out for dinner, and I taped my knees. I found a new way to tape my knees so I can wear a longer skirt to cover it. I would say today is a successful day, as I went for 2 walks, almost logged 10,000 steps. That's great, because over the past few days I almost wasn't able to walk too much, so this is a win. I did jog for 0.3 miles for about like 3 minutes. Everything was working fine. I did feel a little bit of the stretch around my knee area, but just knowing that I actually feel good about just jogging for that few minutes. I'll try that again tomorrow. So after tomorrow, we're officially 5 days away from the race. I believe I can recover and get ready, as much ready as possible, and then still go to London and race. You just think about worst case scenario. If I can actually sit still next week, right? If I actually don't run and probably do some basic ellipticals or do light stretches, do some balancing work just for another full week, and I don't even run. The following week I ease back to it, so that's like 4 weeks away. I go back to a light volume week, and the following week I try, if I can get back on track in the next 3 weeks and still do a peak long run, then I have 2 weeks to taper. Yeah, so doesn't matter what, I can make it work. I believe I can make it work. Anyway, now I'm waiting for my boyfriend. I'm gonna feed Kona and we're gonna go out for dinner.